That's attractive. You actually do look like a pig.
You are a pig.
We'd be twins then. You are a pig. Like Wragg, kick me when I'm down. I think you rehearsed it. You actually look like a pig. You are a pig. We've been on a chat before. And we both agreed.
It's your spirit animal.
I'm sitting there hungover, double chin. Right, we're talking about...
Snuffling around the floor.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Crumbs.
Yeah, crumbs and bones.
Yeah, and drop sausages.
Like butter. Yeah, no.
Well, it is the year of the pig. Chinese New Year tomorrow. Happy Chinese New Year. Can we all do?
Hey, Fat Choi.
Yeah. Can we all do our pig noises? What pig noises can you do? Come on, John.
Well, I don't think I'm going to better that, to be honest. I've not really got different. Right, it's just something that pint, mate.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's great, yeah. Right, next up, let's do cow noises. I'll start. Moo. You go, you do yours. You do yours.
Chinese New
be the
Year,
sheep,
there's a reason that I've brought up the pig noises. It's not...
fuck the Chinese New Year.
You couldn't give a fuck, but Arsenal players, they give a fuck.
They do give a
Fuck
fuck.
with PH.
Nice.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. You're proud of that, aren't you?
Right,
That Arsenal video is cringe, mate.
It's so bad. If you've not seen it, check it out. Arsenal have done a Happy Chinese New Year video, which...
I mean, it's nice that they did it, but...
It is nice that they've done it, but it literally looks like they've been called in to do the social media video.
None of them want to be there.
And none of them, they're all like, do we really have to do this? Yeah, it's in your contract. Ozil, it's in your contract.
you have
To be fair,
For God's
Ozil...
sake, I'm getting 300.
I didn't think Ozil was that bad, did it? He's not one of the worst ones.
Well, he's not the worst. Yeah, I'll give you that. He's not the worst.
I mean, Aaron Ramsey looks like he's just turned up and he doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But
He got thrown in the studio and no one told him.
yeah.
Don't tell Ramsey what we're doing. Yeah. In you come. Just sit down. Hello and welcome to the Football Humans podcast. Yes, here we are. We are in Philomena's in Covent Garden, London, and it's been Super Bowl weekend. We're going to kick off by talking about a different kind of football.
Why?
I knew you'd say that.
What is interesting in Super Bowl?
Myself, Mr. Andrew Wragg, and the person opposite me, Mr. Michael Velton,
Hello.
do quite like a bit of American football.
Yeah, I might be a bit quieter because I actually watched the whole thing.
Yeah, we've got to stay up to stupid o'clock to watch it.
Yeah.
John?
I'm pretty tired right
Who
now.
played in the Super Bowl this year?
It was the Accrington Stanley Rams against the Finland Snakes.
You actually got the right animal though on one.
You got the Rams, yeah. The Rams against the Patriots, mate.
Oh, yeah.
And who did you think win? Who's won the game? Do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who won?
Patriots.
The Patriots did
Well
win the
done,
game.
well done.
Was it an exciting, amazing Super Bowl?
To be honest with you, when it was on, I would have been snoring and sweating because it was too hot in my room and I was hungover. I didn't have enough water.
Well,
Thanks for that info.
it sounds like
All on my
a
side.
much more enjoyable night than the actual game was. Michael, describe in football terms. We're talking like English football terms, not to get confused. How did you describe it to me, Michael?
So yeah, Wragg messaged me earlier saying, "Oh, what did you think of that game?" I was like, "It's basically like waiting all year for a cup final, watching a cup final, and someone wins it in extra time, but there's only been one shot on target in that whole game. So it's just been basically
really
playing
cool.
around the middle of the park for about for 90 minutes and the rest of it. It was so bad.
Where was it?
It was bad.
Was it in Atlanta?
Atlanta.
Georgia.
Completely over the top. They had the halftime show by Maroon 5.
It's always over the top, but some
which was just absolutely dire. It was just a bit of a dull kind of That's
It's a
fair,
shame.
really. It was a shame.
Because I was really tired and I stayed up anyway. More fool me.
Did you have any snacks?
I did.
What did you have?
I had some Maltesers and some watermelon, some tangerines, some crackers and cheese. And one of them chocolate milks, them Swedish chocolate milks.
Nice.
With the little glass bottles?
Yep.
They're so nice.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know
I don't know what they're called.
I don't think I've ever taken a few sips and enjoyed it. I always just buy
No,
it down.
that's the thing, it was
I've been
gone.
to the shop before, I'm like, pink. Gone.
Well, I bought a few of them because I downed like 2 in like the space of like 10 minutes. So there you go.
We have got obviously quite a few listeners in America, so we'll kick on with our soccer chat. For you American listeners, they call it soccer, don't they? Over there, you know. Just so, what's been happening? Michael went to a game. Went to see Chelsea.
I did.
How was that? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, well,
Surely,
I
I mean,
I mean, obviously, we can't skim over the fact that we got absolutely thumped midweek, 4-0 by Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Which I was absolutely raging about. Poor performance again.
Awful performance.
Basically, same as always, knocking it around so slow, you can't get through the defence, like getting caught on a counter attack because we're just pushing so high. But I mean, there was a reason I bought tickets for Huddersfield. Because I haven't been many times this year, and I wanted to see them win. Do you know what I mean? And I've got, Huddersfield are a poor team.
Yeah, they are.
But Chelsea took their chances once, and it was good to see Higuain's
How did
first
he
goal.
play?
Yeah.
How did he play?
Have you seen their highlights?
Oh, Higuain.
Higuain played well.
How did they play? As in Chelsea.
Yeah.
Do you want the tactics breakdown? Do you? I was like, I
It
don't
was
know.
5-0, but how did
No, he played well.
Gonzo?
It was like
His
he was knocking the
movement
ball
looked
around
quite
well
well
with
and
Hazard.
link-up
And,
play,
yeah. And his the finish was great. Like the run and the finish for the first goal, and then to actually take the shot on outside the area, which is something we've been lacking massively. We try and like walk it in all the time.
Yeah.
So that was good to see.
An improvement on Morata, put it that way, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
Do you think?
Morata
Like,
started
he
up front
leads
for
the line.
Atletico Madrid at the weekend. They got beat 1-0 after a bit. Nobody from the Atletico scored. No surprise. Morata played the whole game. Complete waste of space.
I mean,
got no
obviously,
confidence
Morata
at the
started well at Chelsea, though, didn't he? And it's just like, I'm just hoping Higuain's that player that even if he's quiet during a game, he'll get you a goal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's that sort of thing. I don't think he's going to set things alight by
Well, John obviously
dribbling around players.
John doesn't rate him. I mean, he's done nothing at Real Madrid. He's done nothing everywhere he's been, really.
Well, the thing is, I can't hold John accountable for that on his own because
Just shaking his head.
I've been the same. Throughout the time that I've known Higuain as a player, I've always thought the same. I've just been like,
I think if
don't-
I had Hazard playing around me, Ronaldo, Modric, and all this, I think I would score that many goals.
Yeah.
No, you
Stand there, I would.
Just
Probably
stand
more.
there. I'd just stand there. They just
I'd score more than
bounce off
Morata
me.
anyway.
Well, yeah. To be fair.
But yeah, no, it was a good day out. It's nice to get down the bridge again. It was absolutely fucking freezing, but
Yeah, it was cold,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah. 5-0, can't ask for more, can you?
Yeah, Huddersfield down. Them and Cardiff will definitely go down.
Yeah, it's just like the Huddersfield didn't really have anything. Do you know what I mean? Going forward, I think.
Yeah, I think they're pretty much.
I think they're
now,
well
aren't
off
they? Yeah.
the pace now, aren't they? I think they're like a good 10 points away.
Yeah.
You think Cardiff as well?
Cardiff will
Join them?
go
Well,
down.
no, Cardiff won. Typical. Bournemouth thrashed Chelsea in a week. They get done
And then
2-0 by
2-0
Cardiff.
by Cardiff, yeah.
Cardiff beat Bournemouth 2-0.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yes.
Why did I not know that?
Bobby Reed scored
Yeah.
2.
Scored twice, didn't he?
I still think Cardiff will.
That's unbelievable. You know,
With who? With like Fulham?
I was thinking that.
You think
Fulham?
See, Fulham, they had a great result
Southampton.
midweek to come back from 2-0 down against
Yeah.
Brighton, win 4-2, and then it's just that Palace game. They didn't look to
You've got
have
to follow
anything.
that up and
Yeah,
and
I
do
thought
something
maybe
there,
they were
haven't
going to
you?
get a bit of
Yeah,
momentum
get a bit of
going,
momentum,
and
yeah.
because they've got good players there. It's just it doesn't really gel.
And at the other end of the table, obviously Manchester City keeping the heat on Liverpool. Liverpool play tonight. We're recording this on Monday, and Liverpool play West Ham. And you've got to say all the pressure is kind of on Liverpool. I was saying earlier, I'd rather be in Manchester City's position, to be quite honest.
No.
I'd rather be coming from their position because Liverpool, the pressure is just starting to mount.
But that's-
and as a fan, I can feel
Wragg,
it.
that's
I can
what title-winning
feel it now.
teams need to deal with the pressure. You always want to be in a position where you've got more points than the other person.
Well, yeah,
You don't-
obviously,
you-
but like,
You wouldn't like if you had to pick like which one would you rather be? You'd rather be on the top ahead by 4 points or whatever you are. Or 2
we're
points
not
now.
2 points.
But that's
It's all
fine.
is 2 points.
It's like gone.
But
yeah,
that's fine. You're still
2
ahead.
points.
You're still ahead.
That's true. That's true. Liking your optimism.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it'll be.
there shouldn't be
I
any
think it'll go right
nervousness
to the
about
wire.
it.
I
Like,
think it'll go right to the wire.
it
The
will
thing
do.
is, it's nerve-wracking because like it's such a, like every Liverpool fan probably
Has
is
been
saying,
through it before.
you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
it's such a good chance. We had that thing with Rodgers, and you felt like we should win the league, and it didn't happen, and it kind of crushes you a bit. So like in the back of your mind, I don't know what the players like, but as a fan, in the back of
Yeah.
my mind, you're thinking, is it going to happen again? Are we going to win the league again? Do you know
Well,
what I mean?
that
Like,
team,
it's-
you're right. The mentality wasn't there in that team. Like as soon as
This
something
team
went,
should-
as soon as something went the wrong way,
yeah.
it just all crumbled around.
This
them,
team
didn't
is the
it?
best
Like,
chance right now.
Definitely.
I feel like this
You've got
year
the squad as well.
is the best chance for us to win the league.
When's Man City Liverpool next?
It's already been. We've played home and away.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. Mahrez missed that penalty, didn't we? When we drew 0-0, and then City beat us at the Etihad.
When was that?
We watched it at your house, didn't we? A couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. yeah.
Oh yeah.
A couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago.
Yeah,
was it?
Jobo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Spurs fan Jobo. Are we discounting Spurs as genuine title contenders? Because the reason I bring this up, they haven't got the strength and depth of maybe Man City, Liverpool, but they're in and around. They're only like 3-4 points off
Yeah.
the top of the league, and they've been playing without Kane, without Ali. Recently, Son went off for a few games. Like they haven't been playing with their best players, but they've been grinding out results.
They're definitely capable of beating Man City and
I mean,
Liverpool.
they're in a race. They are in a race.
They are
I'd
definitely
say.
in the
But-
race, I would say. But can we see them winning the league?
No,
No.
I think it'll be Liverpool and Man City. I actually still think Man City will win the league.
Because that relies on City and Liverpool slipping up, doesn't it? And I don't see both of them slipping up.
No.
It's like, yeah, the Man City thing is like the brass, isn't it? I think if Liverpool had anyone else chasing them, you'd feel a bit better about it. But because it's Man City, it's just like, they string a few victories together. They just like the strength and depth of that squad. The only one is Fernandinho. If he's not in the team, then they.
But did you
look
see
like
they,
a struggle.
they play Fernandinho
At
as a
the back,
centre back?
yeah.
No, left back.
No, centre back.
He was playing left back.
He was playing centre back for a bit.
Centre back.
I mean,
He
played
started off. He
He played
started
left
off.
back on Sunday though.
Then he dropped in front of the.
He started off as centre back.
On Sunday.
Yeah. John Stones was on the bench.
But I thought he was playing left back. It was Otamendi and
No,
and
Laporte was playing left
Laporte
back.
was playing left back.
Laporte was left back. Then Otamendi, Fernandinho, and Kyle Walker. It's kind of like that's a kick in the teeth to John Stones, isn't it? They
Well,
think?
it's
Well,
another
why
one-
did he go centre back?
But the thing is,
why is it in midfield?
No, but it's another one of them things
Why?
of like you've got one of the best players in the world in that position.
Why?
Play him in his fucking good position.
Yeah.
So why are they not then?
It's a bit weird. I mean, you
I
can't.
mean, it worked.
I was going to say, you can't really.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly.
If they'd lost the game, you'd be like, why on earth would you play Fernandinho
Yeah.
as centre back? But to be fair to Pep Guardiola, I mean, they won the game.
It's one of those weeks
So-
where it was really annoying when everyone in your fantasy group has got fantasy football league has got
Aguero
as captain up front.
I can't believe you're still talking about this. Like, do you actually update your teams
Of
every week?
course I do.
What's the
No,
point?
to be fair, I haven't in the last couple of weeks. No, but me and my pals from school take it
Yeah.
quite seriously, mate. We got trophies and
This
everything.
guy at work got 107 points.
Yeah, but every time I try and do it, I forget after week one.
Yeah, but that's you, innit?
I know, but what difference does it
You're
make?
too busy watching videos
It's
of
nice
food.
and entertaining for the season to have your fantasy team. But Aguero technically could be playing twice because they're playing on Wednesday. But like, there's a bit of a debate
Why
in the
are they
office.
playing on Wednesday?
Oh, they must have missed the game. Like,
No, they
through
haven't.
Something, haven't they?
They're on the
no,
same
I think
games.
They've got. Is it Champions League maybe or something?
Yeah, but
Something
so is
clashes.
a few of the other teams. No one else is playing
Something
midweek.
clashes. I can't remember.
It's for
I
the
don't
TV.
understand.
It's for the
Yeah,
TV.
it'll be for something like that.
Yeah, but fine, whatever.
But yeah, we were saying, is Jesus going to start on Wednesday? Or if Liverpool say win tonight, is he like, no, Aguero's got to start, he's got to keep his best team and
Who are they playing?
keep going? It's Man City against...
Everton?
Can't remember. Honestly can't remember.
I don't know.
Is it Everton? I think it's Everton.
Let's have a look.
If it is Everton.
Where, at Goodison Park?
Yeah, I think so.
It's on Wednesday night.
No.
Everton at Goodison Park.
It is, yeah.
It's also West Brom, Brighton, FA Cup, and Barcelona, Real Madrid.
There you go.
Oh, I'll have to watch that then.
There you go.
Right, let's get on to Everton actually. So a black cat walked across the pitch.
It did.
It made more headlines than the actual game.
It did, yeah.
And there was a pigeon on the pitch at Leicester against Man United.
Fuck, do you remember?
Well, the games were so dull that
They were
that's what kind of made the news.
Yeah. There's been a squirrel on the pitch before. What else
Yeah.
can we get on?
What else has been on the
Everton
pitch?
squad?
Everton lost, didn't they?
Yeah, they lost 3-1.
Yeah.
To who?
Wolves.
Oh yeah, so they did at home.
Him and Ed scored a
Silva,
couple.
man.
Wolves
Him
are
and Ed
playing
scored
really
a
well.
couple of good.
How long's
finishes.
Silva got? How long's he got?
I think he's probably the next manager to go.
Yeah, I think if they get
To be
beat
quite
next week.
honest. Yeah, I think.
No, but I mean, he's got a free one at Man City, I think. But if they get beat after that,
The thing though, if they get absolutely panned by Man City and
I think it's a free one, isn't it, Man City?
I don't know, if Man City absolutely cut them at 4-9, but Everton just look like they're a League One team.
I think he could go. Yeah, I think he could go after Man City. So who do you think you look like?
Laporte.
Who did we just take a picture of you looking like?
Oliver.
We'll put it on our Instagram.
Fine.
Yeah,
Do it.
that's so funny. Yeah, and while we're at it, John just singing away. We've updated. You may have noticed our logo. We are the Football Humans podcast. Mr. Michael Felton has designed us a brand new logo, so you'll see that on when you're downloading the podcast. You'll see that on social media, and yeah, we think it looks quite cool.
Well, it's we had to get away. We had to take the yes away, didn't we?
We did, and
It was becoming a bit
Just
too long.
Just
unsearchable.
rebranding.
Unsearchable, yeah.
There was too many other companies out there with similar
With
logo,
green,
logo
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So we just decided to rebrand so everyone can get the good. Everyone can find us easier
Yeah.
and not complain.
Well, let us know what you think. I mean, you can obviously get in touch. You can email contact yes@gmail.com, and we are football_humans on Twitter and on Instagram. We'd love to know what you think. Yeah, let us know. Do you like our new branding, our new signage?
Well, yeah, the kit's a bit weird, but
I like it.
every
It's
kit,
nice.
every kit we did looks like another kit, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
So you were like, oh, that's like a Chelsea kit.
And
Oh,
everyone,
that's like a-
I would have wanted it blue.
Yeah.
You'd want it maroon. Rag would want it red.
Yeah. Exactly. It's just the way
Can't
it is.
please everyone.
Can't please everyone, but no, I like it. I think it's good.
Yeah, I agree.
What's been happening in Scottish football then, John?
I don't know if you heard Rangers won at the weekend 4-0. How many penalties did they get?
Oh yes, I did see this. 4.
They got 4 penalties.
They got 4 penalties.
Only one of them was a penalty, and it wasn't in Stonewall.
Well, you're wrong there because they got 4 penalties.
four
So they got
penalties.
4.
They missed one, didn't they?
The first, they missed one. The first one, I can't remember in order actually. Basically, one of them, Jermaine Defoe dived. It was an absolute. I mean, I could see it was a dive. I didn't think he would give a penalty for that one, and then he gave the penalty, and the referee, who's completely. I've probably talked about it before, the Scottish referee, but this guy Andrew Dallas. The only reason he's in the job is because his dad is head of refereeing. Hugh Dallas, he was an ex-Scottish referee.
Not what you know, who you know.
The guy is completely incompetent, and so he gave the penalty, and then he said to Jermaine Defoe, "Did you dive?" And Defoe said, "No." And they went, "We give the penalty anyway."
Well, afterward, hang on, he gave a penalty and then said, hang on a minute, did you
Oh,
die?
yeah, did you dive then?
Jermaine Defoe went, no.
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
That's fine. Second one,
That's shit referee, isn't it?
second one.
What's he going to say? Yeah.
Yeah.
Rangers crossed the ball in. The boy blocked it. It came off his arm, but it was 2 yards outside the box. I could see it from there. The linesman was there on the line, and the referee gave a free kick. The linesman called him over and said, "No, it was in the box. It was 2 yards outside the box."
That's the linesman got it right.
Linesman got it wrong.
Referee got it right,
Wrong.
gave
The
a free
ref got
kick,
it right.
and then
The other one, what else happened?
who's their penalty taker then?
James Tavernier.
So he got a hat trick on.
No, he
No?
didn't. He missed one. He scored 2. He missed one, and then they got the 4th one, and he gave it to Jermaine Defoe.
Oh, that's
For some reason, I think. Do you know why I think it's because they said it's really strange he's turned down a hat trick. What a good player, but I'm thinking no. The reason he has is because he probably doesn't want to get a hat trick, knowing that it should never have been penalties.
No, but is it because he missed one though?
Yeah.
Maybe that's their rule there.
No, he scored one.
Miss a penalty, he goes on to
No,
something
he
else.
scored one, then missed one, and then he took the 3rd one and scored it, and the 4th one. It's completely embarrassing.
They're doing all right then, Rangers. Are they top of the league?
No, they're second. They'll be 6 points behind Celtic. Celtic won 2-0. Scored 2 late goals. Mason Johnson scored 2 in the last 10 minutes. Hearts had a great result on Friday night away Kilmarnock, because Kilmarnock are a really, really tough team. Really, really tough team, especially at home.
Did you win?
They've been playing really
We
well.
won 2-1.
Yeah, that's not bad.
But Hearts, honestly, I got a chance to see the goals. The goals were taken brilliantly. The second one, in particular, was a free kick. Hearts working a lot of stuff in the training ground, free kicks and stuff, and set pieces, and they do really well from it. But yeah, basically, it was the guy.
Sorry. Does no other team do that though?
Well, no, but Hearts do have their own style. They come up with things that people haven't come up with before, and they get a lot of results. They have. Well, you watch highlights. You watch the highlights. See what you think.
I love it.
Basically, what happened was there was three guys over the ball, and they thought they were going to cross it in as Sean.
Hang on,
Player.
I've never seen 3 guys over the ball before.
Well, can I finish?
That
now,
is
then you can,
cutting edge
sorry,
right
viewers,
there.
I can't get a word in edgeways here.
Viewers?
Listeners. 3 guys over the ball, and they were saying who's going to hit it, and then they thought the big guys, the centre halves, Berra and stuff came up from the back, and they're going to cross it in, but then they thought, oh no, Shonkla's going to hit this because he stepped back. And then out of nowhere, this wee winger we have came out of nowhere, ran through the ring, player ran up, cut it to him, passed the wall. It didn't we win. He just slots in, Naismith just slots in the net. Kilmarnock players are standing.
Worked it out on the training ground, haven't they?
Training
I bet
ground.
that's what the commentator said.
Yeah, Steve Clark's
Straight off the training ground.
Yeah.
Steve Clark after the game was so bitter. He was going about referees again. He's quite right about referees, but then he said he was never.
Was there a bad decision in it?
No, he said the referee was very lenient with Hearts, and he couldn't be further for the truth. I sat and watched the game, and I was like, the referee's giving Kilmarnock everything. He gave Kilmarnock everything.
Yeah.
So the first one he said Hearts took the first goal well. He said, well, that's just because we fell asleep in midfield. It's like, well, whatever, mate.
Yeah.
Fell asleep in midfield. Well, Hearts capitalised and scored a goal. It's not it's because there's a reason for every goal. Do you know what I mean? And the second one he said Naismith was fouling the Kilmarnock wall. If you see it, Naismith's standing in front of the wall. Right, so it's like, so if Naismith wasn't there, the Kilmarnock players wouldn't know what Hearts were going to do, because all 4 of them were standing there, clueless. So it's like, if Naismith wasn't standing in front of one player, that player would have known that Hearts would do that, he would have blocked across. I don't think so. They were standing shell shots, Hearts just ripped them apart. And they got a penalty 10 seconds before half time. It wasn't a penalty for me. But everyone's claimed it was a penalty, and it would have really annoyed me.
For you, the Hearts fan, playing against Hearts, it wasn't a penalty.
Berra went in a bit too close, and the boy went over his leg, but he didn't actually put the tackle in. Anyway, so I mean, the second half was unbelievable. Hearts got out their half in the second half at one time, and we just literally back against the wall in the whole second half. Kilmarnock couldn't, and then Steve Clark went, we couldn't get the goal second half. I mean, we're better side by a mile, but that's what happens when Hearts stick 3 big lumps at the back. I'm sorry. 3 good centre halves. It's like it's like. Oh, sorry, we won't play them next time.
Are they big,
so
are they
can
big
score.
lumps though?
Well, they're not big. Christoph Berra, John Suter, who's worth about 10 million, and then Shaughnessy from Leeds United, who's going to go on a big career as well. They're all 6'3". They're all good football players.
Big lumps.
Big lumps.
Well, how disrespectful is that?
It's very
disrespectful.
No, it is very disrespectful to come.
If you'd
to
have
be like
3 big lumps at the back, we would have scored.
Yeah.
We didn't score.
But that's the thing.
because we defended well.
That's a good thing, because it means you've got like a strong defence that they can't get around.
But that's what they always say about everything. It's like, well, you know, they came here and parked the bus. So it's like, well, that's the way.
That's how they play.
Sorry,
Yeah.
we won't go on next time.
Well,
If it's easier for you, should we just let you run through us?
They're in a
next week?
relegation battle and they've got a point out of you. So
I know.
sorry that they've done that to you.
Obviously, there's only one team that wanted to play football today, so they've got what they wanted. They've got a point. They go, yes.
Well, yeah.
Yes, that's
They
exactly
have a
right.
point. That's what I wanted. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? When people say that, it's like, well, what do you expect?
What about Neil Lennon then? What's happening with him? Has he lost his job? Has he
Lennon's
gone?
gone. there's
Because last we heard
he's been coming for a while.
being put on the referees thing, wasn't he? Or
he was the spokesman for the Scottish managers, the go-between referees for the unions. But it's been coming for a while. Basically, what the story was, Lennon's done a reasonably good job for Hibs and stuff. He definitely has. Last season, Hibs midfield was the strongest in the Premier League. They had this guy John McGinn, who's now flourished at Aston Villa, Dylan McGeer, who's doing nothing at Sunderland, and Scott Allen, who's went back to Celtic but is now signed for Hibs again. And then they all left in the summer, and Hibs didn't replace them. They signed a couple of midfield players, but they're nowhere near good enough. So Lennon's been saying, I need money, and the board wouldn't give him any money to spend, or any more money. And so it's been coming for a while, and he's been coming out blaming the players, and players in particular. The striker, this guy Florian Canberry, who was banging the goals last season. He was linked with Celtic and linked with 3 or 4 teams down south, and he's not really done much this year. And he's been coming out just saying Canberry doesn't do it again. If he carries on, he'll be at the team, he'll be at the squad, this and that. So apparently he brought up training. There's a team meeting after training, and Lennon went for Canberry. Canberry went back at Lennon, and then the chief executive, Leanne Dempster, overheard. She walked in the room, and Lennon just completely lost it. Went at her, went to the board, went to the players. Her not giving any money to spend, and the players saying you're fucking all shite. And so he's walked out. He got suspended pending an investigation. And this is the best part about it. So Hibs released a statement on the website saying Lennon's gone, but he wasn't sacked because after an internal investigation, it's turned out he hasn't done anything wrong. But he's also not resigned. Just a mutual agreement just to part ways. It's like, so hold on, you suspend him for this, but it turned out he's done nothing wrong. So the chief executive, the Hibs fans are going, well, what? Someone's got to answer for this, because why is our best manager in about 10 years left the club then? Because you suspend him, and then he's done nothing wrong. So Hibs fans aren't happy. So Gordon Strachan's a favourite for the Hibs job. He's a Hibs supporter, but...
Oh, so they got no manager yet?
No, they've got a caretaker manager, but...
Hang on, you told us it was a rumour that people had found out they were calling him a certain name behind his back. No?
Mate, I was joking.
Eh?
I was a complete joke.
No, it's not a joke.
I told you it was because he found out people were calling him popcorn teeth. But it turned out that was just a lie for me.
Can you imagine?
I know.
You calling me what?
Yeah.
Popcorn?
Yeah.
Just goes absolutely nuts and
I know.
Yeah.
He's let's start afresh, walk in the meeting. Morning chaps. Morning popcorn teeth. What? Who said that? Somebody's called me popcorn teeth. Who was it?
Chief execs come in.
Yeah.
They've been calling me popcorn teeth.
She's eating a bag of prep popcorn.
Chuck it up.
What? You're in on this as well?
You fucking bitch. She's like, what?
Washes it out of her hands.
They call me a bitch. You're suspended, mate. But anyway, turns
Tell
out...
those popcorn teeth out here.
Yeah, fuck off popcorn teeth. Look at the internal investigation going on now. Get the popcorn teeth out of here. Popcorn teeth. But Gordon Strachan, he says he's quite happy, which he probably is. He's 60 now. He's a Hibs supporter, but he's 60. He does a lot of he goes around different the UK, does stuff on grassroots football. He's got a £5 million house in Devon where he lives.
So he's not going to take it.
Or Dorset, whatever it is.
He could probably do out the hassle.
He's still favourite. But today in the paper, saying that Paul Heckingbottom's in the frame as well. Remember, Leeds United and Barnsley manager. He's in the frame. I think that'd be bizarre. I think there's certain they do okay at these different places, Barnsley and stuff. But I think Scottish football's a completely different league altogether. Like I know, map-wise, but it's a completely different league. And people think, I got Barnsley promoted from League One. Map-wise?
Map-wise?
I know, map-wise.
Yeah.
Scotland is a completely different league map-wise. I'm just going to push you on this. Do explain. Do explain.
It's a different country. I
think we fucking know it's a different country, mate.
Well, I thought one of you was making somebody's joke like, different country. All I'm saying is...
What?
Yeah, that's what you would have done. That's what you would have done if I hadn't butted in there.
If you hadn't clarified map-wise, it's a different country.
Anyway, but I think they get a real shock when they come up and they think it's going to be, I'll develop Barnes, I'll develop OK Leeds, I'll do well at Hibs. It's different football altogether. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Good luck to them.
Fair enough.
So it's still a really tight league. I think there's only 9 points between first and fifth.
Oh wow!
So
that's very tight.
Makes it more interesting.
Well, it does.
It's good.
And Aberdeen actually, talking about Scottish people, but Aberdeen turned down £6 million for the centre back Scott McKenna, he's okay. He is a big lump, actually. He's not a bad defender.
It's alright to call him a big lump.
But I tell you what, I was talking this isn't been
They've only got one big lump though.
Yeah,
exactly.
They've only got one.
Yeah, exactly. We've got three. But no, he's not a bad defender. But the Stoke City, Aberdeen, they offered like $5 million. Aberdeen said no, I want $7 million. They offered 6, and Aberdeen said we want 7. The Stoke said, well, $6 million is our last offer. So Aberdeen went, oh, we'll keep him, which is fair enough. He's another 2 or 3 years of his deal. But
exactly. Stokes lost Peter Crouch, haven't they? Peter Crouch has gone back to the Premier League.
Scott McKenna's a centre back.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. You said big lump, and I thought Peter Crouch. Sorry, Peter Crouch. You are legendary.
He's only 21 or 22 though, so you've all got a good player. But, and this is, I was just saying, this isn't me being biased, you ask anyone. John Souttar, who's been linked with like Hull and Wigan and all these teams have offered $2-3 million from Hearts to down. If Scott McKenna's worth $7 million, John Souttar's worth about $20 million. Because he's only 21. He just signed, the great thing is, he just signed a new 3.5-year deal with Hearts this week, which is the best piece of business all season. Because he's a top player and he will go on to bigger than Hull and Wigan. I think he could go on to like top 6 in England quite easily. He's a top player.
Okay.
It's a big shout.
That is a big shout.
So yeah, it's a good league. Well, on a more negative note, just before we move on, I had 2 lines on Saturday, and obviously I couldn't cash out because I'm at Bookham Order. I had both lines went up, and I had Dundee in the same line, away at Hamilton Accies, who I hate. Dundee won.
They were shite.
What's that?
They were shite as well, right?
They were shite as well.
But they have been shite.
Dundee 1-0 up, and both my lines are up. And then 93rd minute, Hamilton equalised, didn't they?
Oh, that's
my dad
killer.
had the same problem. My dad phoned me after, and I was like, I thought he was phoning about me. I was like, fuck it. He was like, his line was like 800 quid.
Oh, mate. What was yours?
Mine was only above 120 over the both, but it's still 120. But I was like, what's happened? Hamilton equalised. And I was like, fucking hell, man. Do you know what I mean? And I'm watching the highlights today, I'm watching even racing today, and I said, it was some stupid error. They were passing it to the back and they lost it, and then Hamilton went up and it's like they got a wee deflection or something. But I'm like, why fucking Dundee are so shite as well? But it's like, fucking hell, man.
Is this karma for all the times you slagged off Hamilton?
Yeah. Probably is.
Probably is.
That's terrible football team. That's terrible team. Anyway, so yeah.
Sorry, Hamilton fans.
Yeah.
Sorry, Hamilton fan.
Right, regular listeners to the Football Humans podcast will know that Mr. John Berry is a closet Man United fan. He has been banging on about Hearts, his pretend team that he supports, but we all know that he loves Manchester United. He thinks that they're stealthily using Sir Alex Ferguson as a manager right now, and he thinks that anyone could do the job that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is doing. Isn't that right, John?
No, I don't think that. Paul Ince thinks that. But I don't know why. The thing is, I was talking about this earlier, but I don't know why he's bringing it up. The thing is, it's like Man United. Since Solskjaer's taking charge,
What's Paul Ince said?
Paul Ince said, I don't know why Solskjaer's getting so much credit, because anyone could have done that job. It's like, well, I'm not being funny, mate, but for the last 6 years, no one's been able to do that job. Play exciting football and win games regularly. David Moyes, Louis van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, right? So it's like, so Solskjaer comes in and goes, do you know what? It's like everyone's talking about the tactical and the modern guys game and got the keep possession, this and that. We've got multi-million-pound players here, the top players in the world. I'll set up, we'll practice and training and just go for it and go whatever he's doing with the keeping it tight at the back, and then as soon as we go forward, get the ball forward and get counter-attack and just play football like that's why you get paid £250,000 a week. These are world-class football players.
Isn't that what Paul Ince's point was then, man?
Yeah.
Well, no. But the reason Mourinho and Van Gaal not
exactly.
is because they
You're basically just saying just go out and play.
No,
Yeah.
well, why did Mourinho and Van Gaal not say that?
No,
because they said we can't do that. We can't do that because the players aren't good enough. So we need to get the defensive right, keep the ball and get through games to win games. So why would he say that?
So do you think?
Basically, what's happening is,
do you think Paul Ince would be as successful as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? As a Man United fan, would you think?
Not. Well, look at Real Madrid just now. Look at Real Madrid. It's like, so they're not doing very well just now under this new manager who's not doing very well. So Paul Ince is going, get me in charge. I'll get them playing. the players feed off morale, enthusiasm, and respect.
Yeah.
Which I've always got for Solskjaer. Solskjaer's got to put their arm around them, which is what they'll need to say, listen guys, you're brilliant. Just fucking relax and play football.
Yeah.
And then he's not just saying, just go and do what you want. He's obviously tactically getting them sorted out, and it's shaping them up on the training grounds.
Yeah.
But instead of being so exact and so kind of like, oh, don't do this, don't do that, keep the ball all the time, even do it, pass it back, just relax and go and enjoy yourself. That's basically what he's saying to them. So Paul and Steve, well, I could have done that. So, well, no making fun of Paul, but you didn't get a chance to do that, mate, because you got sacked off Macclesfield, then you got sacked off MP Dons, you got sacked off Blackburn, then you got sacked off Blackpool. So you wouldn't have been given the chance to do
Solskjaer
that.
got sacked off Cardiff.
Yeah.
Because the players were shite.
Well, he's not fucking much better at mould, is he? But,
What? He's won all the leagues in Mulder.
I know, but that's what I mean. The players are not that much better.
Well, anyway, why are we even talking about it? But
talking about
it's
it, just-
hold on, Man Utd are unbeaten since Solskjaer's come in charge. He's won 7,
He got quite
gone
passionate
1.
about this.
They're all
This is Man
they're
United.
playing, they're playing
Never
really
get
well.
this
They're playing
passionate
so
about
well. They're great to watch. They're playing really well. They're going through teams, hammering teams. So what's the problem with saying, well, nah, I'm not happy with that. I could have done that. Well, just jealousy. It's jealousy. Paul
I mean,
is gutted. He's not in a job. He's gutted. He says,
I mean,
he needs more. Next to Robbie Savage, we talk shite every Saturday.
It may well
He's
be
gutted.
part of that. It may well.
Yeah, it's got to
jealousy,
be.
it's
It's got to be
because he
part of
wants that. He would like that job.
Yeah.
He would like that job.
Do you guys think, and joking aside, do you guys think if Paul Ince got the caretaker job, that Man Utd would be strolling past teams like they have?
Do you know what? It's
No
impossible to
chance.
say though. I mean, honestly, during Mourinho's time, that looked like it was bottom of the bottom.
Yeah.
So anything that came in that was a slight morale booster is going to improve the team 100%.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the way they were playing, they looked absolutely.
were so bad.
Like none of them
Yeah.
were mentally there anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So I think anything of like a player who had a bit of history and a bit of knowledge about Man United and the way it was run and the way it, is as an organisation and all that stuff as a football club.
Yeah.
May have had a little push, not maybe the
How many
extent
Premier
that
League? How
Solskjaer
many
has.
Premier League titles did Paul Ince win?
That's a good
One.
question.
The question for it?
One?
No, Michael.
None.
Do you know? Two.
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 Yeah, he won 2 Premier League titles.
But do you know what? If this formation, if it kind of works, like.
He went to Liverpool for a bit, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
right.
after Milan. Do you need a top class man? If you've got top class players, you've spent 80 million on a player, 90 million on a player. If you've got these top class players who all need is a bit of guidance, someone just to be like a big brother to them, and and they know what they're doing tactically. Like, we want to do this game, we want to do this team, this, we can sort out, and then go and play. Because you've got the players there, do you need that, or is that fine, or do you think you need still need a world class manager?
No, but I think it depends though, because like I was saying about that morale. I mean, Man United were lucky, well not lucky, but they did well to scrape that one back from Burnley, but they didn't play well in that game.
No.
Didn't play well against Leicester. So it's not like they've carried on playing amazing football.
To be
But
fair,
they started playing really
Leicester
well.
were very unlucky. Like the second half, particularly, like they had all the
Leicester
chances.
yeah.
They should have got something out of the game, really.
So that's the thing. It depends where it goes from now. This is where you'll see what Solskjaer is made of. Like, because I think it's like that initial boost.
Yeah.
Maybe
Can only take you so far.
I'll
Can
say
only
with
take
this,
you
yes, I
so
still
far.
think they'll get Pochettino in the summer. I still think they'll go for
They
Pochettino.
will.
But if they do, and Pochettino takes the job, Solskjaer won't go back to Mulder and just go back to his job in Mulder.
No, he'll take a Premier League job.
But the
won't
thing
he, or
is, I'm
something?
thinking that as well.
No?
But
Use it as a
if he
stepping
leaves
stone,
Mulder and
right?
says, do you know what? It's taking a long way. They're not everything at Man United. They won every game, basically every game for them. If that happens, and I still don't get the job, and then I have to go back to a really poor league. No disrespect to Norwegian league, but a kind of a lesser league.
Yeah.
So he's going to say, no, I'll come back and go to. The reason he's so big at Man United is because he's Man United through and through, and he's Mr. Man United. Well, one of many Mr. Man United.
Yeah.
So it's like, so he's not going to take the job and say, well, no, I'll go to Huddersfield now. I don't get to have the same impact at Huddersfield.
No, he wouldn't.
Like he did at
He
Cardiff,
wouldn't.
because he's the big guy. He knows what he's talking about. He's a good lad. He's obviously a really nice guy, very successful player, and he's got ideas and saying, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to play football, and he's got the players to play that kind of football.
Yeah.
But you might go to Huddersfield or go on a team and say, I want to do this, and but Huddersfield have.
He won't have the players to
he's not,
play that
he's
way.
not got Paul Pogba. He's got Aaron Moy, and no disrespect to Aaron Moy because he's a good player.
Yeah.
But it's like, so then you might have the same problems they have at Cardiff. So it's a really catch-22 for Solskjaer, because.
Well, if he gets offered the
arguably,
job, he's going to take it.
Well, I mean,
he's not going to turn it
it's
down.
a job for life. I mean, that's what he wants. But I mean, it's difficult to say. It's not difficult to say. I don't think they'll get the job. I think they will go for They will go for Pochettino. And I think...
But will Pochettino want to leave Spurs?
Yeah,
Do you actually think he will?
If it
depends.
If Man Utd say to him, we want you to be our new Sir Alex Ferguson.
Would you not see Pochettino as a failure if he goes, he does all this good work at Spurs, put all that infrastructure in, and he's won nothing, and he moves on?
Possibly, yeah. I mean, you would like to see,
You'd like to
as
see
like
him
for any
win
team, if
something,
you've got, because this is like a bit of a golden era, like, players, younger players bringing through, and they've got a good squad now. You'd want to see something out
something
of it,
back there,
to look back at it and think, well, we did qualify for a few European tournaments, but there's nothing to show for it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it would, but who's to say? Like we said, it's a 3-horse race still. So if Tottenham manage to sneak up somehow, I mean, it's a long shot, but if they do and they win it, and why would he leave the?
Why would he leave that then?
The winners.
The winners of the
So I think it depends what happens this year.
It does.
Depends.
Right, quiz time, is it?
It is quiz time. Regular listeners, you will know we like to do a quiz. If you're only listening for the first time, where have you been? But we welcome you to the podcast, and we do like to do a little quiz. It can be taken from anywhere. It can be just like some random question that John thinks up. It can be stolen from the internet like I've done today, or it can be from the big pub quiz book. So, quiz time. I'm going to take it back to I Want a Sound, because you're playing against each other this week, boys. So, Mr. John Berry, what are you going to say to answer the question? Mr. Michael Felton, what are you going to say? Nice. And I get to decide whether you win, whether you're in first. Here we go. So, question number 1. How many Premier League titles did Rio Ferdinand win with Manchester United? John Berry was first.
4.
Wrong. Thrown across to Mr. Michael Felton. And it'll go back and forth, back and forth.
I was thinking around then. I'm going to go high. I think it's 6.
And Michael Felton takes the first question.
Well done.
Thanks, man.
Question number 2. Which goalkeeper was named the Czech Footballer of the Year?
Damn.
Check.
Correct.
Damn it. I mean, you had to get,
1-1. Question number 3.
Fuck you.
Which former Newcastle United and Manchester United striker appeared 15 times?
Andy Cole.
Correct.
Man.
For England, and he only scored 1 goal.
Yeah.
Who was it against?
This is another question.
Bonus point.
Colombia.
No.
San Marino.
It was Albania.
Would have never got that.
I would
Never got that.
Yeah, I would have got that.
enough time. 2.5 years, I think.
Question number 4. Which North East club won their first FA Cup final in 1937? Mr. Michael Felton?
Sunderland.
Correct! What a guess!
Well, I guess it's been 2 teams.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Where'd you get that from?
It's 2-2. Question number 5. As of 2018, which Italian club had won the most Serie A?
Juventus.
Correct, Mr. John Berry. One of the most Serie A titles. Question number 6. Billionaire businessman Trevor Hemmings is best known for his association with which club? There are options. You can take the options.
Yeah.
Or
No, but then there's no buzzing in at that point, surely.
okay, right. You both get a guess, and then you can have the options. Right.
Trevor Hemmings.
I haven't even got that.
I
Yeah.
think I'm sitting wrong.
I've got nothing on this.
got?
I'm just going to go.
I'd love it if you just pulled it out of the
Love
bag.
it if you-
Sheffield Wednesday.
Oh, no. There's 3 options.
Yep.
I want you to answer and say the answer after I've read out the 3 options, okay?
Yep.
So both say an answer, right? Have it ready. Here we go. So, either Preston North End,
West Ham United or Swansea City?
Preston North End.
Michael Felson wins it. It was Preston
What's
North
so weird
End.
about that? I don't know. I
would've never got
don't know why, but I was thinking about before you said it's West Ham. It's only because of Trevor Brooker and Trevor Sinclair. It's she said Trevor was at West Ham.
Yeah.
I would've been really
Yeah.
offended with
Trevor. Is that the most Trevors at one team? It's West
Yeah,
Ham.
exactly. Yeah. Trevor Francis.
There are options on this one. Which English club won 2 Intercity Fairs Cups in 1968 and
Wolves.
1971?
Wolves.
Wrong. Pass it across.
In the Fairs Cups. Chelsea.
Wrong.
Leeds.
Oh, didn't even wait for the options and Mr. John Berry's taking it. There you go. Not bad, not bad. Michael has 3. John Berry has 4.
Oh,
Here we go. Which newly promoted team did Manchester City beat 5-0 away from home in September 2018? Most of my battle.
Fulham.
Wrong.
Fuck.
Huddersfield.
Wrong. Back to Michael.
Cardiff.
Correct. He's pulled it
Huddersfield
back.
got promoted last year, didn't they?
Okay, thank
Yeah, Barnsley. Swindon.
Right then, guys. I'm going to ask the question, and then whoever buzzes first has the first try at answering it, and then it passes
Fine,
across
yeah, fine.
until you get it. Right, here we go. Cardiff City, Fulham, and Wolverhampton Wanderers replaced which 3 relegated sides from the 2018 season? Go.
you. Right.
No thinking about
Right,
it.
Aston Villa.
Wrong.
That's wrong.
Pass it across.
Don't know why I said that. That's fine. Can't think.
Shit. I'm thinking about it. Swansea.
Correct.
Am I getting a point for Swansea?
Yeah.
Because otherwise I'm just giving it to him, aren't I? Middlesbrough. It's not Middlesbrough. It's not
No,
Middlesbrough.
you're out. Pass it back across.
I would have said Middlesbrough.
It's not. Yeah, it's clearly not them. I can't even think who it is.
Stoke.
Correct.
Yeah.
And
One more team.
I'm probably thinking of every other team other than this
Hull.
team.
No.
I knew it wasn't Hull anyway. What did I say? Oldham? No, I'm joking.
I'm just going to give you a clue because I think you're struggling. Which Midlands team?
West Brom.
Correct.
I was like, Birmingham been down there for ages.
Which Premier League club play their home games at Selhurst Park?
He's too quick on the fucking
Just as
buzzer.
ours.
It's so
Punch
annoying.
it
Which Premier League stadium has the smallest capacity?
Bournemouth.
Yeah, that's right.
Correct, Mr. John Berry. Sean Morrison is club captain of...
I do know this.
Nah.
I do know this. I do know it.
Oh, no.
I want the end of the question.
Cardiff.
Correct, Mr. John Berry.
Guess that was, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's 100
Sport
teams.
Pesa sponsor the shirts of which Premier League club? Sport Pesa.
Watford.
Wrong. Throws across to Mr. Magpie.
That's not. Fulham?
Wrong. Back to Mr. John Berry.
Do I know it? I think I know it. No. Oh, there's so many now, aren't there? It's like-
Everton.
Correct, Mr. John Berry.
oh, he's well in front now.
He is pulling ahead now. Callum Wilson made his England debut in late 2018. With which club did the striker begin his professional career?
Oh, I don't know. Man United.
No.
I feel like I looked this up the other day when he was linked with Chelsea.
Arsenal.
No, I'm going to give you some options. A, B, or C. Just shout it out straight away. A, B, or C. A, Coventry City. B, Wolverhampton Wanderers.
A.
C, Leicester City.
A.
It is Coventry.
Like,
I knew it was. I was fucking going to see Coventry before he said the thing. I don't know why I didn't see it.
which
That's what I know. Yeah.
Which striker scored the first hat-trick of the 2018-19 Premier League season?
Rashford.
Did you make your noise? You blocked out the game, John. You blocked out. Mr. McFelton, the question's yours.
No, I'm not being muggy and picking his answer.
No, don't take his answer. Wrong.
Aubameyang.
Wrong.
Mitrovic.
Wrong.
Jesus.
Wrong.
Aguero.
Correct.
I went for the wrong one. I knew as soon as I said Jesus, he was going to fucking say Aguero afterwards.
Bournemouth's Ryan Fraser plays internationally with which team?
Scotland.
Correct, Mr.
Who
John
did they
Murray.
sign him from for a bonus point? Who did Bournemouth sign Ryan Fraser from for a bonus point?
Hearts?
No.
Hibs.
Hibs. Rangers.
Ross
Celtic.
County.
Motherwell.
St Johnstone.
Is it a Scottish team?
Yes. And when he left, there's two things. I was thinking, why is he going to Bournemouth? And second of all, he's fucking shite anyway, so why Bournemouth sign him?
He's
And
been
done
good.
quite well. He's done quite well.
Celtic.
No, he didn't even get his game for them.
Aberdeen.
Aberdeen. Didn't get his game. I was like, that wee midget. He doesn't get a game for Aberdeen, so for Bournemouth. Done well.
That wee midget.
For which team did Chelsea buy their new goalkeeper?
Quick.
Bilbao. What do you mean quick?
Correct.
It's so
I mean,
annoying.
I'd punch myself in the face if I was you.
Right, here we go. So, the quiz is, Michael Felton, you have 7 points. Mr. John Berry has
He's got about double that, I think. Pulled away in the last few.
12 points. So it's 7-12.
Good game, good game.
Okay.
We have some bonus questions. Where, to claw it back, you can twist for 5 points. If you get it right, you get 5
You just made that up
points.
just now because it's 5 points, isn't it?
What?
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
What's the twist?
Twist is,
Oliver.
you can just play it straight for 1 point, no gamble. Or you could twist for 5 points. If you get it wrong, you lose 2 points. Interesting. And it's just going to go Michael a question, John a question, Michael a question, John a question.
Swansea.
Michael, you go first.
Well, I've got to go for it.
You got to go for it.
Yeah, I've got to go for it. So it's no. I mean, this could be over again straight away.
It's fine, it's fine.
Over and over and over again.
There are 5 questions in this round. Mr. McFarlane, you go for it. You're going for 5 points.
Yeah, got to be done.
Who was England's manager at the 2010 World Cup?
That's
Oh,
fucking easy, that.
is it?
Yes.
Fabio Capello.
Correct!
That's for 5 points.
Yeah. It's now 12-12, John Berry.
John Berry, what's Fabio Cabella's mother's maiden name? For 1 point. I know
Let's call it back. Let's call it back. That's the genius of the
Right,
quiz
okay, yeah.
this week.
Yeah.
Mr. John Berry, are you going to gamble? Are you going to go for 5 points? Are you going to stick with one?
I'll go for 1.
1 point. Oh my god, I cannot believe this is a question.
It's somebody's hard.
Fabio Carvalho's mum. It is.
In what year did England win their first and only World Cup?
66.
Can't believe you only went for 1 point and you got a question like
What was the
that.
5-point one?
Same question.
Same question. Would have been 5 points. There's only a point in it. Michael,
What difference happened? If it's the same question, why would you not go for 5 points?
I'm going for 5 again.
it's fine. Michael. At which team did Wayne Rooney start his professional football career?
Everton.
5 points to Michael.
Mate, it can't be the same question either way, you fanny. Keep going on about
It's 17-13. John.
5 points. What is the Pythagoras theorem?
Which footballer has written the most books?
Fuck off.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
That's the question. That's the question.
David Beckham.
Correct for 5 points. Well done, Rat.
Good shout.
As they stand, we have one question left.
Right.
And it's Michael's turn, technically.
Well, that's not how it works.
Because I
Actually.
started.
But you started.
Yes.
So, this is the last question.
Right.
This is the
What's it
decider.
worth?
This is
Yeah,
This
no.
doesn't make any sense. to
20
me. I
points.
think I've won this game.
This question is worth 30 points. 30 points.
Can I just say that I should get 5 points for my question. I don't know why I got 1 point for answering
Because you
my
chose
question.
it.
But why? But if
That
it's the
means-
same question, why the fuck would I not choose 5 points?
No, because if you got it wrong, you would have lost.
You'd
2
have lost 2
That's what
points.
he said.
Yeah.
And what? What difference does that make? What difference does that make in the situation?
This is really serious, this quiz.
I would have lost 2 points if I got it wrong anyway. I'll play safe and get 1 point. If I get it wrong, I'll lose 2
It's a
points.
really
Instead of
serious
5
part,
points.
this, guys. Here we go.
Holy shit.
Have you got your sounds down?
Yep.
So it's on the sounds.
Yeah,
It's on-
yeah.
So this is to win the quiz.
Yeah, I've won it anyway.
This is such a shit question. But I'm
After
gonna
all this,
I'm gonna end it on it.
do you know what?
we go.
It's the answer Nicholas and Elka.
That question with about the relegated clubs would have been a great one to end it on.
Yeah, let's go.
It would have been.
Yeah. Now
But
what's
what-
it going to be?
But what we're gonna end it on is an absolutely ridiculous question.
Right. Well, easy on it.
It is easy.
Right.
So I want your sounds down.
Yeah.
You ready for this? What does the title of the magazine 442 mean? Michael.
It's a formation.
Correct! He's won it. He's won
He's
it.
not won it.
He's just won it.
he's not won it.
He's won the quiz.
No.
He's won the quiz.
No,
It's
because
fine. It's fine.
my question.
No, he's won the quiz.
No,
No,
that
John.
was right. I won
That's
the,
what-
I,
that's
won- I
what's
won the quiz 12
I shall
7.
never
And then
walk
you've
around
added,
and start in a
John,
pub.
if you get your question right, you get 1 point.
John.
John right, gets 13 points.
No, it's-
I won the quiz. I won the quiz.
I
That's
don't.
fine. Thanks so much. Cheers.
I don't make up the rules, John. I don't make up the rules. It's just what has happened. Mr. McFadden has won this quiz.
Thank you very much.
And if you like that, if you want to get in touch with us at the Football Humans podcast, you can do. We're getting ready to watch Liverpool against West Ham United, and yeah, we'd love to hear from you. Get in touch via email or via social media. And if you fancy coming on the show, having a pint with us, I promise I'll fix the quiz so you can win. There you go. Join us next week. We've been the Football Humans. Thank you and bye bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.